Hello, everyone. I hope everybody's feeling good and looking good. 'Cause shit, I know I am. My name is Grateful Queen, and welcome to my channel. Today, I wanted to discuss all of the airplane crashes that have been going on. Seriously, I know that obviously it's not 100% guaranteed that all of these aviation, vessels, so to speak, are guaranteed, but the fact that it is happening so often and so frequent all across the board is definitely making my ears perk up for sure. So, first and foremost, let me go ahead and run my intro, and I will be right back. And I'm back. All right, cool. So, first things first, in the recent weeks, North America has witnessed series of tragic aviation accidents. So again, all across the board in North America and raising concerns about air travel safety. This video provides a detailed overview, so I'm going to be talking about a couple of different examples and also their injury and their fatality rate, their overview of the incidents, including dates, locations, who were the airlines, casualty figures, and emerging themes. So again, this definitely perked my eye. First video I'm actually going to be reacting to is actually talking about the crash where it was a commercial airplane struck by a military aviation vehicle. So let me go ahead and get into that video, and then I'm going to go ahead and talk about a couple others. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And let's watch this video that I pulled up. This is from CBS. And like I said, this is going to be talking about the Washington, D.C. one. So let's check it out.
We begin with that collision over Washington, D.C. between a commercial airliner and a U.S. Army helicopter that left 67 people dead. Today, the National Transportation Safety Board laid out a detailed timeline into what possibly went wrong since the midair crash. CBS's senior transportation correspondent, Chris Van Cleve, has been following this story from the beginning and joins us from Los Angeles. Chris, tell us the new details we're learning.
Yeah, John, two things really jump out here. One, it appears the NTSB is trying to determine now if the helicopter itself was giving the pilots bad data about things like the altitude at which they were flying, and that's obviously critical in going into this crash. Take a listen to the NTSB chair, Jennifer Homendy, here.
That's big. That's huge.
The pilot flying indicated they were at 300 feet. The instructor pilot indicated they were at 400 feet.
That's pretty
Neither
low.
pilot made a comment discussing an altitude discrepancy. At this time, we don't know why there was a discrepancy between the two.
And that goes along with some of the data they've taken out of the black box, that helicopter, they have found to be invalid, incorrect. So they don't know if it was recorded improperly or if the helicopter was giving bad info to the pilots. The other thing that really stands out here, John, is two critical air traffic control communications. Two messages to the pilots of the Black Hawk appear to have not fully been received by the helicopter. One of them was when they were telling the helicopter that the plane was circling to another runway, and then just 17 seconds before disaster, where they gave them instructions on what to do with the plane to pass behind it. Some of that message didn't get there either. Take a listen.
CVR data from the Black Hawk indicated that the portion of the transmission that stated pass behind the may not have been received by the Black Hawk crew.
Wow.
Chris, there's also a reporting, or there was also, we learned night vision goggles were being worn on the Black Hawk?
Yeah, so the NTSB wants to figure out how that may have impacted the pilot's ability to see what was going on. In fact, they plan to do a site study with night vision goggles with a recreation of that cockpit to try to get an understanding of what the limitations may have been, because they say there are no indications on the Black Hawk black box that those pilots ever saw the airplane that they flew right into.
Chris Van Cleve
Wow.
for us from Los Angeles. Thanks so much, Chris.
And that goes to show that when it comes to communication, especially in that field of aviation, it is crucial. It is crucial, not only between the pilots and the stewardesses and between them and command the tower, the people that give the instructions. Something like that can be a fatal mistake. We aren't talking about big numbers, like 300 feet off the ground and versus 400 feet off the ground. And the fact that there was miscommunication that led to such a tragedy is wild. It's so wild. So let me go ahead and start. I actually located this video, but first let me introduce. It was on February 17th, aka today. Delta Airlines Flight 4819, operated by Endeavour Air, crashed while landing at Toronto Pearson International Airport. The craft flipped upside down. It literally flipped upside down onto the snowy runway, and miraculously, all 80 passengers and crew survived, though 17 individuals sustained injuries, 3 critically. But the cause of the crash remains under investigation. Now, I was able to find this video. This is literally from 3 hours ago. From 3 hours ago. So come check this. Let me go ahead and share my screen. This is wild to see this in the flesh.
Oh my fucking God.
Sorry.
Yo, I was just on this fucking plane.
Oh, what happened?
Oh my God. Yo, I was just on this fucking plane. Holy fuck.
Everything, drop it. Come on. Don't take no video. Put that phone away.
Said, don't take that video.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Wow.
Holy fuck. Oh
Shout out
my
to this content
fucking
creator.
God. Yo, I was just on this fucking plane. Oh my God. Yo, I was just on this fucking plane. Holy fuck.
I mean, how scary is that? You hop on a plane, nonchalant, the same way we would hop in a car, or train, or a bus, and you expect, given all the technological advances, that you're going to get there safely and in one piece. And yet this is a issue that's been happening all across the board. So earlier in February 10th, there was a commuter plane in Nome, Alaska that tragically crashed, and it resulted in a loss of 10 lives aboard. Details about the airline and specific circumstances are still under investigation. So that's 2 examples. Let's go to a third. In Philadelphia, a medical transport jet exploded upon crashing into a neighborhood January 31st. The devastating incident claimed 7 lives and injured 24 others, leaving a significant impact in the local community. Moreover, on January 29th, again, which is a clip that we saw earlier, a catastrophic midair collision. It occurred near Washington, D.C. between an American airline flight and an Army helicopter, a Black Hawk to be specific, and all 67 individuals involved perished, marking the deadliest U.S. aviation disaster since 2001. So again, no one survived that last one. And by the grace of God, the video that I just showed you, people were able to escape alive. Excuse me. But it goes to show what is happening in the aviation field. A common thread, there's one more. Additionally, on February 12th, a U.S. military EA-18G Growler jet crashed into San Diego Bay during a training exercise. Fortunately, both pilots ejected, but they still had serious injuries. So a common thread in these incidents is the role that not only weather, but the complex airspace interactions, again, that communication, like what is happening with the communication up there? The Toronto crash occurred amid heavy snowfall, as you could see, while in the mid-air collision near Washington highlights the challenges managed when they're having congested airspace. So again, so many things are happening up there, which is causing a lot of these issues. Now, these tragedies underscore the critical need for rigorous safety protocols, continuous training, and advancements in technology to prevent future accidents. Again, this is a complex issue. It's not just, hey, it was the manufacturer, hey, it was the pilot. It's so many factors, whether it be weather, whether it be technological, whether it be lack of communication, making sure that everybody is in the space that they need to be. As investigations continue, the aviation industry must reflect on these events to enhance safety measures and restore the public faith and confidence in air travel. So please stay informed. Please stay safe. Again, this is not only happening in certain places, this is happening all over the world. So until next time, I hope everybody's feeling good and looking good. My name is Grateful Queen, and I'm out.